This is Ken Jacobson. I'm a senior mortgage planner and a loan officer with Home Trust Mortgage. This is your mortgage market recap for December 8th to the 12th. Houston, this week's data gives us a clearer picture of where we stand, where you stand, where the market's heading, why buyers have more leverage than they've had in a long, long time. What contributes to lower mortgage rates? Well, one of the factors is a softening labor market. We're continuing to see signs of that. Private labor data from Revelio Labs showed job losses again in November. That's job losses in 5 out of the last 7 months. That lines up pretty well with what we've seen recently from other employment reports, which continue to show a soft and uneven labor market. We also saw initial jobless claims jump, another indicator. For Houston buyers, this matters. For one simple reason: when the labor market cools, pressure on interest rates eases. That's been happening recently with rates drifting lower. Now, the Fed's message this week was clearer than the headlines indicate. The Fed did cut rates, but their tone of that decision was more supportive than many expected. Chairman Powell acknowledged that job growth data may have been overstated. Really? That's by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, suggested the labor market has been quietly weakening for months. He also noted that inflation pressures are easing, especially when you cut out areas affected by the tariffs. The takeaway is the Fed appears more comfortable letting rates continue to move lower if inflation remains in check and the labor market remains soft. That's a pretty constructive backdrop for home buyers. What this means for Houston real estate right now. Locally, Houston continues to behave very differently from some of the more volatile Texas markets. Inventory has tightened slightly heading into winter. It always does at this time of year. But supply remains higher than it was a year ago. Homes are taking a bit longer to sell. Pricing is more realistic. And buyers have regained negotiating power. Houston now posted multiple months of year-over-year sales growth, even as prices have softened a little bit. That tells us demand is still there, but buyers are being more selective and intentional. This is a healthier, more balanced market. The outlook we're seeing here in Houston: stability right now, opportunity for buyers, and steady fundamentals over time. The opportunity Houston buyers shouldn't ignore. Rates have eased from recent highs. Prices have softened but remain stable. Inventory is healthier than we've seen it in years. Sellers are more flexible, especially if their house has been on the market for a while. That condition, though, tends to be temporary. As rates drift lower and confidence improves, demand picks up and you lose your negotiating leverage. Move now. Call your agent. Buy the house where you can get a better price. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, a great weekend, and God bless you. And be safe out there.